Right, before we do anything though, can I do a investigation check and just see if there's anything else in the room which we've missed?
Sure.
Cheers. 14 plus 6, 20, natural 20. Not natural 20, unnatural 20.
Yeah, not really. No, there's nothing in here.
Guys, I can fully assure you there is nothing else in here.
Yeah, it's just the natural sort of cavey atmosphere, the stairs, the two hallways, one east, one west. There's sort of a table, 4 dead kobolds. Yeah, and the noxious vapor. Oh, everyone roll me the Constitution save again.
Oh dear.
5.
You're still poisoned?
No.
What's my constitution? 8.
You're still
Oh.
poisoned.
13.
You're fine. Colin is now fine. He's gotten over it. And Faden's also fine.
You're looking a bit green in the face there, Dalton. You've got quite a large lump on your
You're
forehead.
looking a bit sharp. Jibblewick, you short bastard. My insults aren't as good when I've got a headache.
I may be a bastard, but I do have a large sword.
Anyway, so you come into a huge chamber. It's at least 45 feet tall, with a ceiling comprised of countless stalactites that glisten with moisture. On the southern side of the room ascends a dark, roughly hewn stairwell, and a dim light can be seen flickering from what appears to be a crenellated balcony some 20 feet above the cavern floor. Through the centre of the cave runs a swiftly flowing river, and a bridge crosses it.
Cross the bridge. Cross the bridge.
Quickly, Colin, scout it out.
When's our little scout? Scout boy.
Well, I mean, you know, he is ablative wounds for the rest of us.
Yeah, I say cross the bridge and head for the stairs.
Right, well, I don't mind leading because I'm the smallest, so it's likely that the bridge will be able to take my weight regardless of what kind of bridge this is.
Lead on, Macduff.
Yeah, man.
Colin, stand at the back as a rear guard.
Don't let Colin be at the back.
Colin, stand in the middle somewhere.
Colin, jump in the water.
Colin spins around, confused.
Right, well, I am stealthily just going to walk across the bridge very carefully.
So as you cross the bridge,
What's that big red X in the middle of the bridge?
that's a pressure plate that you just stood on.
I mean,
Oh,
I
sweet.
wasn't going to bring it up, but when there's a great big X in the map.
I am very light being a gnome. Am I still going to trigger this?
You're still carrying swords and things.
Well, there's
And-
only one sword worthwhile, but yeah.
You're about the same size as Kobold, so... Yeah, so
Right, I trigger it. Have at me.
the exit... exit in front of you and where you just came in, 2 portcullises come down, trapping you in this cavern.
Which would explain what the red
Sweet.
lines are.
Nicely done
Yeah.
there, Jibblewick. Before the cascade of
as that-
fire arrows, I'm going to jump in the river. I'm not. Don't take that as real.
Too late. Skaram falls to a mighty death.
Shit.
As those come slamming down, 3 kobolds appear on the crenellated overlooking bit, and that's initiative.
I don't have any long range weapons, guys, so you two are going to have to sort this out.
Nor do I.
Yes, you do.
Actually, we do. We've got
No,
quite
I
a few. How do you not have one? I've got a crossbow.
I've only got one sword.
Jibblewick, I can see it on your back. It's right
And
there.
Colin has a heavy crossbow.
It's broken!
I got a 12, by the way.
I got 11.
I got 9.
Jibblewick, can I borrow your crossbow or bow, whatever it is?
Yeah, I don't need it.
Colin reacts quickly.
Damn it, Colin!
He hasn't said how
Shame
he
that you
reacts
haven't-
yet.
And,
Probably shits himself, no doubt.
Yeah, Colin panics when he sees the kobolds and jumps into the river to try and hide under the bridge.
Is the river still poisonous? Because it was earlier.
Yeah, it doesn't look too healthy.
Wait, you're telling me I gave a potion of health to this guy, and now he's just abandoned
I just stare at Jibblewick with like "I told you so" in my eyes.
He gets some in his mouth, and yeah.
Glad I didn't dive in there.
He takes some poison damage.
Well-
yeah, he's spluttering,
Is that current?
splashing around. Yeah, a bit. It's not like pulling him away or anything.
Is he within
Shame.
a reachable distance? Because when it's my turn, I'll just try and drag him ashore if I can.
Yeah, probably on your turn. And it's your turn now, as it
Hey.
happens.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna pull me in. I know he is. But you know, the common folk must see me as the hero of the people. That's one of my bonds on my character sheet. I don't play up to very often, but I'm gonna do it this time for some reason. I'm just gonna try and use my +3 strength to pull him out of the water, if that's okay.
You could use athletics. if
Oh
it's
yes,
better,
that's +5. Thank you, Douglas. 24.
yeah, you
Pull him right out.
Throw him bodily across the room.
you pull him out and then like bench him above your head for a bit, just to show him.
Then I put him down. I'm like, "Stop being stupid," and I slap him really gently, just like a little "Stop it."
He looks thoroughly embarrassed again.
Classic Colin.
The kobolds are going to unleash a hail of rock.
Can I continue to hold Colin up while they fire the arrows?
One misses. One hits Colin.
Oh, no, Colin. I'm sorry, man.
As it looks to them like you're holding him up as like a sacrifice.
Shoot this dickhead.
Hey, Jibblewick, you might need your next potion,
Guys,
mate.
it's not doing well.
And then
Oh,
one's
God.
gonna sling a rock at Jibblewick. 22. I'm assuming that's a hit.
It's definitely a hit. You
You
got a
take
good throw.
a 4 damage.
Oh, right, which one did it? I want to know which one.
The one in the middle.
Right, okay.
It's your turn.
Right. I know I'm on the bridge, but can I cover enough distance to run all the way over there, run up the rocks, and then attack the one in the middle?
No.
Can you just try stepping off the pressure plate and see if the door's open?
Are we in Portal?
You could run to the wall and attempt to climb it, attempt to climb the.
I'm not going to do that. They'll just kill me when I'm trying to climb it. Right. I've only got fucking sword.
No, you don't! I shouted at him.
The sword whispers, "Yes, you do."
Right. Hang on a minute. Hang on one pesky minute.
Does biter count as a weapon?
I literally mean like a minute. Give me a sec.
Minute, give me a sec. What?
No, just give me a proper whole minute. It's going to take a while. It's not a second.
Yeah, I love sports ball.
Right, okay. I'm back. Having read the book, and what I wanted to do, I can't do. So, I am going to. Is there anywhere which is like cover, which would be closer to the rocks where I'd be able to get to them next turn? Or like what am I going to have to do to get in melee range of these guys?
You'll have to go to the wall, climb the wall, and get on the thing.
That's athletics.
I just feel like that's not going to be a good idea at all.
Athletics. Or acrobatics.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because if I'm up there, chances are all of them will attack me.
Yeah.
I've only
but
got 12
what
health
you'll
at the
do is
moment.
Give Colin his Do we have Colin's crossbow, or did we leave it?
Oh, we've still got it. I was going to give it back to him for this fight,
Yeah.
but
So that means.
I don't think anyone in our group is able to use it.
Yeah. So we got Fade and Colin.
It's a
Well, I
martial
had
weapon.
a short bow, but there's no need for it
Skaram
anymore.
can do all ranged. I'm the only one who can't do any ranged.
You could well, you could just well, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
You know what? On the map where the bridge crosses over, you see there's those little lines where you can see the bridge would have a little bit of raised area. I'm going to go to the bit left of this where it would be out of use, so they can't throw any rocks at me, and I'm going to chill there.
Okay. So you're just sort of getting behind cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only cover I can possibly see in this scenario.
Okie dokie. It is Graham's turn.
Right. Point me at
Do your
point me at a
whispers.
kobold.
Do your whispers. That's what we need.
Say again.
Make them kill each other. Use your whispers.
Use my whispers.
Yes.
Oh, I could. Can I use one of my? Oh, I don't even have to use. It's not one of my. It's just my telepathically communication. Can I telepathically communicate with one of them and like convince him that I'm? Fuck. What was the name of that god we found outside?
Mal something.
Yeah, Malzahar.
Something like that.
Malcroxigal.
That's the one. And convince one of them to like shoot his mate in the back.
Better than that,
Or
push
push
them
him
off
into
the
the
cliff
river,
so
yeah.
we can get them.
You can try.
Cool. Let's do it. Yeah. That is a. Hang on. Let me just check what my. That is a 17, Douglas.
I want to hear some authentic whispering. Louder!
I'm gonna say he's not quite convinced, but he is distracted.
Get him while he's distracted, guys. As that's not actually an action, do I still get to like?
No,
Kick a
we'll
guy in
call
the
that a
dick.
minor action, so you can attack as well if you want.
Nice. I'm gonna kick someone in the dick.
Don't know if you can reach from there.
You'll be surprised. Right. I'll Eldritch Blast one of the other ones that I didn't try and
Okay.
convince a minute ago.
Okay.
And that is a 12.
Yep, that's it.
Nice.
Although you have disadvantage.
Hang on. In that case, let me roll another dice. Oh, it's still a 12 because the other one's 15. The other one's better.
I think that's still a hit though. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And my damage roll is 9 this time.
Yeah, he's dead.
Man, Eldritch Blast is putting in some work this game.
Very dead. Okay, next up is Faden. He's going to get his sweet longbow out. Try and shoot the guy with the confused look on his face. He hits him. Yeah, he gets him in the eye with an arrow, and he totally kills him. Real bad.
That's right, buddy.
So the last remaining kobold runs out a door behind him, and yeah,
Okay.
disappears as
So
far
we're
as
out
you
of
can see. Not quite.
Okay. So if we're still in combat,
You can hear him running and shouting.
okay, so he's probably bringing more people.
Oh, he might be getting more.
Well, in that case, whose turn is it? Can I? I want to get up onto the top of that little vantage point they had before they come back, so I can fuck them up.
It is Colin's turn now.
I put Colin down.
He's just gonna sort of wait until you tell him what to do, basically.
He's gonna lie there bleeding.
So you can go first.
Okay, like I say, I'm gonna cross the bridge, and I'm gonna try and climb up so that if they return with any more, I'm just up there, and I'm gonna do some right damage to them. And I also tell Colin to come with. If you want to have him roll at the same time, I don't know. Whatever. I'll let you do that. I'll let you do his rolls.
So now athletics check.
22.
Okay, you climb up the wall. It was actually a quite difficult one because it's like a wet rock. But yeah, Colin. Colin doesn't quite make it.
Can I?
He just slides down, and yeah.
Before the end of my turn, I know that. Can I? Is there any way I can tie some rope and then throw it down to make the climb easier for other people?
We do have like loads
lot
of
of
rope.
Do I A have time to do that? And B, is there any way to do it?
No, I don't think so.
To which?
No, I don't think. I don't think you have enough time.
Fine.
So as that happens, you can hear some like big lizard things appear at the portcullis in front of you as that portcullis opens, and these two giant lizard things, cave geckos, if you will. Come
Can
in
someone try and shoot an arrow between their ears? Because you can see right through, can't you?
Well, I don't have a crossbow.
Or a bow.
And a kobold that ran away, and another one with a whip appear back on the parapet where
Where I am. Old Dalton is.
where you are, yeah.
Bollocks.
Right, well, Dalton's already up there. Can I... don't know if you'll allow this. Can I run up there, climb the rocks, but not lift myself up, and then rely on stealth to not be noticed hanging on the rocks?
Okay, so climb up, but just hang rather than climb
But
over.
to not be seen as well.
Sure.
Alright.
Give me...
Stealth check?
Yeah, stealth check first.
Okay, stealth check, I'm giving you 16, 23.
Yeah, you can like sneak along the bank or something.
Nice.
And then
Because I'm in cover, aren't I? So I could sneak under that bridge and then go, like you said, go across the bank.
Yeah, and sort of sneak up and climb.
And then do you want athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, and on the map, bottom right corner, because I imagine they're all standing on like the left side of it, I want to come up on the far right corner from behind.
Okay, yeah.
And athletics for this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Ooh, only a 12.
No, you don't quite manage to climb it.
Okay.
It's slippery.
But I haven't been noticed.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You didn't fall or anything, you just couldn't get any purchase. Yeah, so you've got you over there, concealed. You've got Colin stood at the bottom of this thing with two giant lizards about to eat him, and I'm assuming Faden and Skaram are still on the other side of the bridge. And Dalton's
Okay,
on
so
top of
pretty
the... Skaram's turn next.
Cool. I don't know really. Fuck. Guess I'll take a pot shot as I'm one of the only ranged people here at one of the giant newts. Oh, I'm still at disadvantage, aren't I? Yeah. I rolled 2 10s, so either way it's 16.
16.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do.
Coolio. Yeah. And another 9 on the damage.
Yeah, that hurts one pretty bad, but it's not dead.
Dang.
Next is Faden. He's going to take a shot at a lizard too, but misses unfortunately. Colin's turn next. So stood sheepishly after falling on his ass at the bottom of this outcropping, and faced with two giant lizards by himself on this side of the bridge. Yeah, he's gonna try and desperately climb up this tower thing, but fails again. Given the hopelessness of his apparent situation, he's gonna run across the bridge towards the presumed safety of his
Safety of Skaram and Phelan.
It's good friend Skaram.
Probably the smartest thing he's done in a while.
Unfortunately, one of the lizards is going to take a bite at him as he tries to get past him. But it misses, and he makes it to the other side of the river. It is them up next. First off, The kobold with the sling is going to draw a dagger and try and stab you, Dalton. 11.
Oh no, not even close.
And the other guy is going to try and whip you.
Ooh.
And he gets a 22.
Not even close, unfortunately. Better luck next time.
Pretty sure it is.
I've got an AC of 23.
And a half.
And a half, yeah, remember the half. Yeah, okay, fine. AC 17. Bring it on.
He whips you across the
Bum.
bum.
Oh,
Yep.
that's embarrassing.
And you take 6 damage.
That's a pretty strong whip, especially through chainmail.
Well,
It's not in his bum.
Okay. This adventure is suddenly going badly for Dalton. It's got to be said.
I'm just gonna say, like, you've been hitting the head with a rock, and you've just been whipped by a freaking gecko on your butt. All right, you should be humiliated.
Yeah, the 2 big lizards are going to charge across the bridge. One's going to go for Skaram. 17.
Yeah. If you hit the paladin on that, you hit me on that.
Taking a big bite out of you. But you only take 3 damage.
He's nibbled my pickle.
The other one's going to try and bite Fabian. Misses though.
You're lucky he didn't whip your ass.
Yeah, he might have killed me.
Dalton's turn.
Okay. Reality check. I'm on 5 HP. I've been hit a lot in this session.
Twice.
Well, 4 a lot then. Okay. I'm gonna have to retaliate to the one trying to, make himself all kinky. His whip. I'm not happy about that. Despite the surname, Grey. I'm not actually into that sort of thing. So instead, I'm going to put Helios away, and I'm going to get my greatsword out, and I'm going to use Divine Smite. 19.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And then I'll do the greatsword damage first, which is 2d6 plus 3. That's 14 damage.
Yeah, he is annihilated.
Okay, I don't even need to do my Divine Smite.
You killed him, like, twice. Over. Already.
Good. Probably should have killed.
You rend flesh from bone as he flops to the floor in multiple pieces.
Good.
Like that bit on that first Resident Evil film with all the lasers.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
bit?
yeah.
It's like that.
Good.